My name is Steve Kennedy. I'm getting ready to be 77 years old. I can remember how. I just can't remember why. Is that enough test?
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah. Say your pain in the butt daughter wants to video document some of your stories for your great great grandchildren.
Mm. Well, I'll clean them up. Let me tell you the ballad of Boog, my daughter. When she was born, and she is a very, very attentive mother. Always has been, always will be. But we were in Germany. I was a sergeant in the Army. My wife wanted to go play bingo down at the Non-Commissioned Officers Club, and there were a couple of sergeants willing to take her. So I was going to babysit Shannon, or Boog as we come to call her. I told Annalisa, my wife, I said, yeah, you can go down there and play bingo. I said, but Shannon better not shit while you're gone. I don't mind if she pees, but I'm not into that other stuff. Oh no, she won't. She's on a schedule. You can set your watch by her when she's going to go poop, and she's not going to go poop. I said, well, all right. Well, they left, and Shannon immediately took a big dump in her diaper. I said, God dang, and she's squalling and raising hell. I went across the hallway to my neighbor, a little Puerto Rican dude that had about 9 kids, and I said, hey, Reuben. Yeah. I said, come over and help me. Well, what's the problem? I said, Shannon took a crap. She needs to be changed. He said, I don't do that. I said, you got 9 kids. He said, yeah, but Minnie, his wife, she always takes care of it. I said, well, where's Minnie? She went to play bingo. God dang. Well, man, you got to help me. Well, I'll do what I can, man, but I can't change no diapers. So, okay. So we got back over to my apartment, and I picked Shannon up and take her in the bathroom, and her mom's got a changing table set up right next to the tub. So I ran about 4 or 5 inches of water in the tub. Had a great big, huge German tub. Of course, Shannon's raising hell all this time. And I get up there and I get a can of Right Guard. Right Guard, when underarm spray, used to put out when you sprayed it on your armpits, so it was a white powder. I told Reuben, I said, I gave him that can of Right Guard. I said, when I pop this sucker, I said, start squirting it in my nose. So I unpinned that diaper, and God, it was horrible. Anyway, Reuben starts spraying my nose, and I stagger over to the tub, and I'm holding Shannon by her armpits, and I swish her back and forth a few times, and take her out and put a fresh diaper. This is back in the day, with diapers with pins and everything, and I didn't know how to pin a diaper on. She looked like she had a sling. But anyway, got her changed. She quit squalling, went to bed, went to sleep. I'm sitting in the living room drinking Seagram 7 and 7, listening to music. Annalisa comes home from bingo. She goes, how did it go? And I said, oh, great. Shannon took a crap right after you left. Well, what'd you do? I said, oh, she finally quit crying. Steven! She went running back there to check on her precious little baby. Started laughing. She said, boy, nobody ever taught you to put a diaper on. But I said, yeah. But I tell you what, that kid stinks. But that was my introduction to fatherhood.